Welcome back to Narcissism Freedom. Today, we are talking about the moment the narcissist realizes something has changed. You are no longer playing their game. For a long time, you may have found yourself responding to accusations, defending your character, explaining your intentions, trying to prove your love, or attempting to make someone understand how deeply their behavior affected you. You may have believed that if you explained yourself one more time, stayed calm enough, or found the right words, the conflict would finally end. You stopped participating, and that is when the dynamic can change. A person accustomed to getting a reaction may become frustrated when that reaction disappears. The arguments may no longer produce the same emotional response. The guilt may no longer work the same way. The accusations may no longer pull you into endless explanations. You recognize the pattern. And once you recognize the pattern, you can begin making different choices. It does not mean you need to make them furious. And it does not mean every difficult person is automatically a narcissist. The point is more important. You are learning that you have control over your participation. You cannot control someone else's behavior, anger, manipulation, or reaction. But you can decide what you will engage with. You can decide when a conversation is productive and when it has become another cycle of confusion. You can decide when to step away. That is where boundaries become powerful. A boundary is not a demand that someone suddenly become respectful. A boundary is a decision about what you will do when behavior crosses a line. You may say, "I will not continue this conversation while I am being insulted." And then you follow through. You may decide, "I will not keep defending myself against accusations that have no basis." And then you stop explaining. You may decide, "I will protect my peace by limiting contact." And then you honor that decision. The power is not in controlling them. The power is in becoming responsible for your own response. When you stop reacting, you are no longer giving every provocation the reward of your emotional energy. You are no longer allowing someone else's behavior to determine the direction of your day. That does not mean you will never feel angry, hurt, afraid, or disappointed. Healing does not require you to become emotionless. It means you are learning how to feel your emotions without allowing them to control every decision. Perhaps the narcissist expected you to keep playing the familiar role. Maybe they expected you to become emotional when they provoked you. Maybe they expected you to return every time they created another cycle of conflict. But now you are learning something different. You do not have to attend every argument you are invited into. You do not have to answer every accusation. You do not have to correct every lie. You do not have to convince everyone of your truth. And you do not have to sacrifice your peace just to prove that you are a good person. Sometimes the strongest response is no response at all. Sometimes the most powerful statement is a consistent change in behavior. And sometimes walking away says more than 1,000 explanations ever could. But let me make something clear. Your goal should not be to provoke the narcissist or make them suffer. Your goal is freedom. If they become furious because they can no longer manipulate the situation, that reaction belongs to them. You do not have to carry it. You do not have to manage it. You do not have to calm it down. You do not have to return to the old version of yourself just because someone is uncomfortable with a new one. Your healing may require you to become less available to chaos. Your peace may require you to stop explaining yourself to people who have already decided to misunderstand you. And your future may require you to stop looking backward for validation. There comes a moment when you realize, I don't need them to agree with my decision for my decision to be valid. That realization can be freeing. You may still wish things had been different, but you can stop allowing the past to dictate every step you take into the future. This is not about becoming cold. It is about becoming clear. It is not about becoming cruel. It is about becoming discerning. It is not about winning a battle. It is about refusing to remain trapped in one. When you recognize that pattern, you stop measuring your worth by their approval. You begin listening to your own wisdom again. You begin trusting what you see, what you feel, and what you know without constant doubt. And if you are a person of faith, remember that God does not require you to live in constant confusion just to keep someone else comfortable. Scripture reminds us in 1 Corinthians 14 verse 33 that God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. That does not mean every situation will instantly become peaceful. It means you can seek God's wisdom instead of allowing chaos to become your compass. Pray before you react. Pause before you answer. Ask God for discernment before you reopen a door. And trust that walking away from unhealthy patterns does not mean you have failed. Sometimes it means you finally listened. So if the narcissist is furious because you stopped playing their game, let that remind you that your life is no longer organized around their reactions. You are allowed to choose peace. You are allowed to choose clarity. You are allowed to choose boundaries. You are allowed to choose healing. You are allowed to choose a future that does not require you to keep reliving the same cycle. Today, tell yourself, I do not have to react. I do not have to explain everything. I do not have to prove my worth. I do not have to participate in chaos. I can protect my peace. I can trust my discernment. I can walk away when necessary. And I can move forward without looking back for permission. The game ends when you stop agreeing to play. Not because you defeated someone else, but because you decided that your peace was more valuable than the cycle. That is freedom. That is the beginning of reclaiming your voice, your confidence, your boundaries, and your life. Thank you for spending this time with Narcissism Freedom. If this message spoke to your heart, like this video, share it with someone who may need this reminder, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Remember, you do not have to win their game to win your freedom. You simply have to stop playing.